The second thing I ask myself and I work on, who do I need to communicate with? And what I mean by this, when you come into a time when you know you're going to be super busy, when you know, like, man, I'm not going to be available to text, I'm not going to be available to call, I'm not going to be able to email people back immediately the way they're used to, or even within, 4 or 5 hours, like it's going to have to wait. That's another thing that I let go of this need to reply to people, even though they may think something's urgent. I reply when I get my breaks. I reply when I have some time. But the people that are important to me, I need to communicate with them. Some of you that are in my groups, I've communicated with you ahead of time. Like, hey, I'm going to be really busy going to LA, doing a wedding, going to come back, or going to have coaching, and then I'm in this training, so I'm going to be really busy until X, Y, and Z. I communicate with my clients that, so that they know I'm not being rude, I'm not being dismissive of you, like I'm just in this busy season. It's not going to last forever, but this is what I have going on. So if it takes me longer to reply, just know. And it's okay to communicate if you're an entrepreneur with your clients that way. But it's super important and well overlooked a lot of times when we're in a time where there's a lot going on and we're in a busy season where we forget to communicate with the people we love, with our friends, with our partners, even. When you're in a busy season, or maybe your partner's in a busy season, how often do you remember to communicate that ahead of time so that they know, like, honey, I'm going to be really busy for the next month or the next couple of weeks. And I don't want you to feel left out. I don't want you to feel like I'm distancing from you. Just know that I'm not going to be around to do whatever it is you let go of in your personal life, like maybe meals. Like, I let my family know, hey, I'm going to be busy. I want you to know, like, I care about you and I don't want you to feel like I'm ignoring you. It's that thing of communicate. And sometimes we overlook that. You might need to communicate with your team. You might need to communicate with your boss if you're not self-employed. Like, who do you need to communicate with? And let them know ahead of time, hey, I'm going to be really busy. Because that way you're not then trying to take on extra stuff because people are making requests. You've already let them know ahead of time. I'm going to be super busy, got all this stuff going on. As soon as it's over and it ends here, let them know ahead of time, I'm going to make time for you, right? And I'm going to schedule time with you. And I really appreciate your understanding and your support. Simple conversation, but communicating it so that people in our lives, don't feel like we're leaving them behind.